If we say black men are so dangerous,
Right.
why would I then go outside with no clothes on around all these dangerous black men?
I don't feel black men
don't
are
think I need.
dangerous. I don't have that thought. Like, I
got
love
fire
black
extinguisher,
men. I'm
brother.
not scared of black men.
I see y'all next episode, y'all.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Just a Girl Talk. My name is Janine. If you are new here, if you're new, of course hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. And if you're a subscriber, welcome back to the channel. A lot of women have been done dirty by men, right? And it has damaged them, broken them, made them feel like, they don't want to love again, trust anybody. I get it, right? But what happens is when you're hurt by one person or a few people, we generalize and we make the whole group saying they are the worst group of people, aka black men. Black women have been hurt over and over by some black men, right? And instead of saying, hey, it ain't all of them, it's the ones that I chose the wrong men. I'm going to make a general statement about all black men. And I'm going to drop the clip from episode that just aired on the Daily Wrap Up Crew podcast. We're going to come back and talk about it.
Let me get to this first topic. It says, are black men often viewed as the least ideal partners for black women? And I do want to get into this first clip. I want us to listen to it. You're going to be familiar with this clip. And then we're going to dive into it. What if you could play that real quick?
Let's get into it. Don't chew me up because I know how you ladies talk to tussle. I think black men are all alike. I think black men don't like black women. I think you can meet 10 black men on different dating sites and they all cheat and they don't respect their women. I think every other race values black women other than black men. I think the real gag is black men don't like black women. Like, they're cheaters. I'm convinced every black guy is a cheater. I bet half of y'all can't even drop one black man that love y'all that's loyal. Ooh, the gag. Black men hate us so much when black women be the ones supporting them. And I know how you guys like to get in your bag. Don't be mad. Get you a Mexican, get you a Jamaican, get you a Haitian. Anything but a black man. And I'm stamping it. And if you want a white guy, if it ain't white, he ain't right. I just feel like black women, we need to date outside our race because black men don't like us. And we shouldn't like them, period.
Mm-hmm.
Stamping it. Stand on it.
You standing on it.
Standing on it.
That shit must be food stamps.
No, I'm standing on it.
So what made you have this post, and what made you
Well, first of all, it's my preference. So all the black men were so offended. It's my preference. I've had bad experience with dating black men. They've been abusive to me. Not all of them, but the ones I've dated. So that's my preference. I wouldn't want to date a African American black guy. I would do a Haitian, or I want to date outside my race. Like, even I'm the only child, feel me? Like, my father, he's a black male, but he didn't give me a good example of how a male should treat a woman. Used to beat on my mom. Used to do he's verbally and physically abusive. That's not something that I want. And I've encountered that on several different occasions. So that's how I feel. And I feel like the black men out here that want to date, like, outside of their race with the white women or celebrities, I don't take care to that. That's their preference. So what they shit, like, feel me, it don't bother me. So I'm stamping it. That's how I felt.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What's your thoughts on this?
I think she's entitled to her preference.
Thank you, sister.
All the black men deserve that same type of disrespect. We are not who your father was to your mother. We are not who those other brothers was to you, as a lover. And God forbid if this man ever do anything, I'm not wishing anything bad on y'all, but would that narrative be painted separately if it was something else from another man? Or is it because of your experiences just only black men?
My experiences. Definitely my experience. To those who are offended, I mean, I apologize, but I feel how I feel. I'm not backing down from that. I definitely feel like I'm healed.
Then that's not an apology.
I mean, I feel like she doesn't have to apologize.
The world
for what her
wouldn't take it like that. The people that you apologizing to me, right? If I'm offended, right?
No.
But you said you felt offended, so yeah, I'm addressing your feelings. But I don't like, that's how I feel. Like, I don't care about how the next man feel because the next man don't care how I feel. That's my opinion.
I'm listening to you. And I told you, I'm sorry that was your experience of seeing your mother, your brother, or your cousin, whoever, mistreating a woman. But all black men should be bottled up in that. And there's white men who beat their women.
Right, all races can cheat.
Okay, but all right, yeah, but you didn't say that. You said only black men.
But it's not her job to like change.
I was a guest on the show, and y'all, I was not expecting them to drop that clip. I wasn't. But once it was out, right? And the frustrating part about it was she couldn't see the problem. She couldn't see what she said was not true. She couldn't see that she made a generalized statement based on what she went through from her relationships, her father, brother, whoever. And the men were saying, hey, that offended us. That hurt us. As black men, as black fathers, brothers, sons. And it's just like, we just don't want to get it. And I say this all the time, that we as black women are the most offended group of people. We get so offended, so upset, so bothered. But we say stuff like that with no regard, no care, and then we stand on it and we stamp it. That's what made the conversation so hard to engage in, because you're talking to someone who's speaking like they're ready to have a conversation about what they said, but they're really not. They're not able to really have an intelligent conversation, a healthy discussion about why you feel like this. Let your guard down. Realize that you're speaking from pain. You're speaking from pain. And then there's like contradictory where you're like, well, other men do cheat. But you didn't say that. You said only black men are cheaters, only black men are abusers, only black men are like, when we know that this is not only a black man thing. It's not. It's not at all. The one thing that I do agree with her on is black men don't like majority of black women today. They love us, but they don't like us, and it's for our behaviors. The behaviors and actions have made them dislike us, wanting to date us. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the part where it's like, I don't think they like us. It's not us as the women, as our beauty. It's our behaviors. And we just don't want to realize that. We just get so, I don't know, we just feel like what they're saying is not true when we're watching our behaviors. And then we have a woman like that who's speaking like that, and then someone trying to say to you, hey, you hurt me, and you're like, oh, well, I don't care. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not apologizing. That is one of the reasons why they don't like our behaviors, is because we can't even say when we're wrong. When we're wrong. Again, when women come in my comments and they say not all black women, I never even say all. I never, ever, ever say all. That woman made a very blunt, it's all of them. Every single black man. And then she said, I bet you can't name one black man who loved you properly. Like, even that, like, you are literally saying, like, as you're with a black man, a Jamaican man. You know, like, it's so unfortunate. And this is the reason why our kids are suffering in our communities with us as mothers, because we are so hurt and so broken and so bitter and so angry that we refuse to see that we have these issues. And then we drag them on to our children, our family. We taint other people from our pain. And it's hurting us. It's hurting our kids. It's hurting our families. It's hurting our career. It's hurting us in so many areas because we don't see that we have problems. You don't even see, you're watching you on screen, hearing what you just said, and you're still like, yeah, I'm stamping it. It's like, no way. No way. It's standing on, I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to have to own up to that I was wrong. It's not always easy. I get it. It's not always easy to have to just be like, you know what? I was wrong. But that's growth. That's maturity. That's being an adult, is being able to say I was wrong, especially when people are saying, I care. I'm not like those men. And that was the only thing. Again, you could have made that same statement, that same claim, if it was I prefer not to date black American men because they did this to me. That's my preference. That would be a preference. Not saying don't date them. They're all bad. They're all liars. They're all women abuse. They all are terrible. As if you dated all black men. As if you dated white men. As if I don't even think she dated any other culture, other race of other men to even say this. So if you haven't even been with other race of men, how can you say what they do? How can you say what they do? You never even engage with them in an intimate way. But that's because we have this picture and image of our black men that is so sad. And I'm gonna drop this last clip, y'all, about the whole bear thing, because that really, like, let me just drop that in here for y'all.
At this
I
point,
think before the
Lingerie and
time
Air
where I
Maxes,
still don't.
Right.
I don't agree with what you're saying.
Right.
Though.
But again, I think that's kind of the thought. Like, we should be able to wear whatever we want. And I think that's also, why we have this clash with men and women.
Yeah, in a perfect world, that would be ideal. You know what I'm saying? But we know we don't live in a perfect world. Like every man is not raised by a 2-parent household.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're not raised right with morals and everything. It's creeps out there. We just had a show about would you want to go in the woods with a bear or a man, and 4 out of 5 picked the bear. You know what I'm saying? So we know that is men out there that women fear.
But and to that point, right? If we say black, let's just use, because a lot of this come back to black men a lot of times. If we say black men are so dangerous,
right?
Why would I then go outside with no clothes on around all these dangerous black men?
I don't
think
feel black
I
men
don't
are
think I need some.
dangerous. I don't have that thought. Like, I love black men. I'm not scared of black men.
I'll see y'all next episode, y'all.
I brought up that bear thing when Ace brought up the women, just saying about how they would choose a bear over of a black man. That was just so sad to me. And I brought it up because, again, like I said, we are so afraid of black men. They're so bad. They're so dangerous. They're so harmful. But we go outside around all these dangerous black men without any clothes on. Why would I expose myself and make myself more of a target around these terrible creatures? That's how that really, like, that really saddens me. That really, really saddens me that black women will even view black men like that. When all they have been doing is protecting us. All they have been doing is loving us, taking care of us. And I'm not saying that we don't have some bad black men in our community, just like we have some bad black women in our community. But there are still a lot of good black men, and there's a lot of good black women. You just have to pick between and, weed between some leaves and stuff to see it. But they're out there. But to say you would choose a bear, to say that all black men are bad, this is what bothers me and it saddens me as a black woman with a black son. I hate that this is the picture that we're painting about our men. We're painting this picture about our men. So we have other women out there scared of our men, like, wow, they would choose a bear over their black men. Like, that sounds crazy. I'm going to choose a bear over the men in my community. When there's men sitting in prison for defending black women. Like, it's sad. And like I said, we can't even have these conversations and really get to the bottom of it because women are so like, oh, well, I don't care. That's what I said, and I'm standing on it. I said what I said. But what you said, like Nene said, was some bull. It's sad, though. It really, 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 really is sad. And I want us to really go into the new year and really start to heal and really start taking accountability and let go of this hate. Let go of this rage. Let go of this pain that you're inflicting onto other people and you're ruining your life. You are not able to have good things come into your life because you are stuck. Black women, we're stuck. And we have to get off of that. We have to get off of this I'm down, I'm bad, slavery thing. Let's let it go. Let's be survivors. Let's not be victims. So please, if you're watching this, take heed to it, listen to understand, and not just jump in the comments just to fight. I really want us to do some work, honestly, because we can really make some positive change in our community when we do work on ourselves. Okay? So I appreciate y'all for watching this video. Please be sure to like the video, share it out, comment below, subscribe to the channel, of course, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.